invited Maxime and IJ over to your house. How have you seen, specifically with Maxime these first 2 days, how much have you gotten to work with him and what have you seen?
It's great. Today he had a behind-the-back left-hand pass. I was impressed. So something paid off. No, but they're working hard. Today we implemented some more offensive things, and it's working. It's going good.
Offensive scheme-wise, they say they're going to move you around a little bit more and not be in the same dunker spot you were this past year. Like, how is that going to maybe open up the offense a little bit more and maybe defensively more options?
It lets me to do what I do on offense, getting guys open more frequently instead of being under the rim, an undersized big. Can't do as much as I do out on the perimeter.
So you're comfortable with what the
Oh yeah, I'm excited. Yep.
Elaborate on that if you could. What you think?
I do all the DHO stuff, the pick and roll stuff. Now I'm on the wing. I can either shoot, drive, get into more stuff. Whereas when the guards are doing that, I'd be in the dunker. Not really a threat down there, And now teams are gonna have to respect me out, not only just creating and just being aggressive too.
Doug has talked about in his time as a player when he played for Rick, how Rick would take player opinions into account and allow you guys to do what you do. Since the relationship you have with Doug, are you able to suggest things, and is he open-minded to those suggestions?
Yeah, of course. We talk every day after practice. I believe everyone does. He has that relationship with everyone, and we can tell him straight away, and he'll listen.
Any concerns you might have had maybe before coming into training camp? I don't know if you identify them, but what do you look for maybe in this first few weeks?
Just playing together, moving the ball. We have a lot of offense and talent, but with Dennis now being able to move the ball and start the domino effect, I feel like it's going to bring out the best out of a lot of guys.
It sounds like this season there isn't maybe a ton of new things that you guys are trying to implement, but having the full training camp and the off season to really work on these things rather than trying to do it mid-season after a coaching change. How valuable is that to you guys?
It's big. We got to finally practice it with real reps, and we got to go at it against each other. Talk it through and not feel rushed. Or during the season, it's tough. You don't want to get in our legs either.
¿Segundo año con el mismo entrenador hace las cosas más fáciles?
Sí, por supuesto. Doug está a tope este año y está trabajando duro este verano.
How's the conditioning been?
Good conditioning is good. They told us early on, so some guys are ready. So it's good.
You been running?
I'm ready. Yeah.
Domas, one of the focuses this season is trying to get Keegan a little bit more part of the offense. How is that going, and how do you guys take that on as
we haven't really talked about that yet. We're just it's only day 2. We're just trying to get the offense going. But like I said before, with Dennis starting the domino effect, the ball is going to go around everyone, and one day it's going to be you, one day it's going to be another player, and I feel like that's going to be it's going to look like this year.
I know it's still early, but if someone asks you, what's the major difference from last training camp to this one, what would you identify?
I don't even know. This year it's been very strict. Scott and Doug have really implemented their rules and their values, and it reminds me back when I was a rookie.
Do you like having a team be an extension of the head coach?
Yeah, I like it. There's a discipline, there's accountability. It's something that this place needs, and I'm excited.
You and Malik Monk have an incredible pick and roll connection and chemistry. What goes into trying to build that same chemistry with Dennis Schroeder now?
Just reps throughout the year. We're going into our third year together, and it's when a player knows how to play pick and roll, it's kind of natural. You don't really got to work on it. You might see something, you might tell him something once, and he quickly picks it up.
There's a lot of curiosity about the backup point guard spot, but you being a playmaker, are the coaching staff leaning on you a lot to also help whatever that playmaking is with the backup?
Yeah, Doug wants me to be basically me, and just he's going to change some things so I can be more effective in other areas. And yeah, we haven't really got into the second unit or me playing with other units yet, but I hope that's what's going to happen.
You just said camp, it's been more strict. What do you mean by that? And do you have kind of an example of how they're...
I mean, just everything, very, very, very professional, and I don't know how to explain it, without saying other things from the past, but it's okay. I don't want to get into that.